Welcome to the podcast. This is episode number
10. This is our double-digit baby. Oh, actually, this is episode 11.
Oh, this is
because we're recording backwards today.
Secrets out. No. What did I even bring a change of clothes for?
Episode 11. Yeah, but you be in it. Yeah, actually, you should still do that because
I still will. I brought a shirt for a reason.
Perfect.
I mean, as cool as I look in this outfit, I figure I might as well look cool in multiple outfits.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in this
Every week.
Also, I wore this exact thing last week. I was gonna take the sweatshirt off to record because I was like, can't wear the same sweatshirt 2 weeks in a row, but
do you know what?
It was too comfy.
If ever I worry about wearing the same outfit for multiple podcasts, then I'll just think of this moment.
Look at me. I'm the mess you have to live up to. Speaking of living up to my mess, welcome to Instagram. Candace is officially on the Instagram world for a week now.
It's been a week?
Well, because last week we Instagrammed us together on yours. Well, I mean, we took a picture, but then
we took a picture. Yeah. That was that the first day I had my phone? I think it was a couple of days. I made Instagram immediately though.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to know what this is all about.
She hadn't even texted because I knew that she was getting her phone that day. You got it on a Saturday.
Oh yeah, I did. I did get it on a Saturday.
And then I was texting you and I was like, I know you're getting your phone now. Text me when you get it. And I didn't even get a text from her, but I got an Instagram request to follow me. And I was like, cool. Great response.
That text, did I at least reply to you to that text? Because I might have already had like the SIM card taken out of the phone and stuff like that.
I texted you like once every 2 hours to make sure I got in there. It's fine though. Half of my texts to you don't get replied to, but I just assume that
I'm really bad at replying to text is the thing, because I'll see texts on my phone. I'll be like, oh, look, Julie texted me.
Reply to it in my head.
Oh yeah, I do that. I'm like, she's like, hey, so do you want to hang out this day? And I'm like, yes. And then I'll just put it away.
Trying to make plans. I don't know.
It's true. I'm a mess to text. I'm a mess to anything. I'm just a mess.
It's okay. That's part of being human.
I'm in my 20s, so I'm a mess.
So what do you think of Instagram?
I really like it, actually. I've learned a lot of things. I don't mean to go on Instagram right now, but
I'm gonna.
I have 4 likes already. Look at me go.
Oh, I guess I should look at that and like it. What kind of people are you following so far? Just friends?
Yeah, just friends. I really don't care about other people. That's
Girl,
where I'm wrong.
You got to get on that celeb game. It's the most real celebrities will ever be because they actually control them. So look at Ariana Grande just Instagrammed a picture of her grandpa, the inside of her grandpa's jacket.
Wow.
How else would I know?
That
would be photoshopped if it was in People magazine.
It's true.
No, but I felt like, oh yeah. I started following Zayn from One Direction. I don't know if any of you watched the AMAs, but I did with some girls, and we were like, Zayn.
And now you're like, follow.
Yep.
They're coming out with a new album, eh? Oh, you liked it.
I did like it.
Do you like my background? Did that on purpose.
Yeah, my wall.
Yeah. I use Julie's office space to take photos now because her spaces are generally cooler than my spaces. So
I have cool pictures, I'm not going to lie.
You do have a lot of cool pictures. I go on society6.com sometimes and I'm like, wall art. And then I'm like, yeah, one day I'm going to own all of you. One day I'll have cool wall things.
I just made mine though.
Yeah?
That's my own photography.
Oh, well, I'll just click
And that's
some
me
pictures.
in the one picture.
No, I knew that.
Going all like this. I'm not doing this. I wish I was though. That's my next picture.
Oh yeah, doing this?
I just decided.
I've never had you professionally photographer me.
Yeah, I know. We really need to get down, turn around, go to town, and take some pictures of us
boogie,
for this.
Boogie. I don't know the words. Boogie's in there though.
Yeah.
Scoot is too.
Yeah, no, you had it right.
Boot, scoot, boogie.
Boot, scoot, boogie.
I did it. I am country.
I have graduated. No, we do need to take profesh pics for
our profesh faces.
For our faces. Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah, I would also like that.
And you got to start, Kate, this is the best thing. Like, you'll find the Instagrams.
I gotta do the videos. Sorry. No, wait. Keep going. I got super excited to do little videos like you do.
Oh.
One day I'm going to be just like Julie.
Well, this is, I'm getting a phone call. This might have to do with Christmas presents.
Okay, go ahead and take it. I'll tell you what I think about Instagram. I think it's super cool because I have learned a lot of things about people I have not been in connection with for a long time, and I think it's super radical. I've learned about people who like certain drinks. I've learned about people's like parents. I've learned about people's babies and future babies that I never would have realized before. And what really gets me is that none of these things were going to be posted on Facebook. You know what I mean? And it really just kind of underlined the fact that Facebook just isn't super social media letting people know stuff. Because I don't know about you guys, but I go on Facebook like every single day, but I think I post things like once a month if I'm lucky. But like Instagram, I'm Instagramming all the time now. I'm doing all sorts of things. I'm tweeting too, but not nearly as much. I think my big thing is that I really am good at taking pictures. Not so good at writing things down because I'm like, no, that's stupid. No, that's stupid. I've been Snapchatting a lot more now too. That's probably not a thing anymore, but I do it. I downloaded piano tiles. The new phones are amazing because you know what they do? They don't shut down your apps when you try to use them. That's my favorite thing. I had a phone that was so old. I'd try to open an app and it'd be like, nah. I'd use flashlight app and it would just keep my flashlight on despite me turning it off. I'd literally have to take a picture with flash on just to turn my flashlight off. My life was pretty rough, but now I have a new phone and it's got a pretty case and it matches my tattoo, which means it matches my skin tone. That's the new joke I'm using. Oh, good. Julie's back and I don't have to talk to myself anymore.
Oh my gosh. I almost just fell. It did have to do with Christmas presents, so it was worth me.
Hey,
quick
question.
I usually wouldn't be so rude to run out on a phone call, but I knew that somebody was shopping right now and needed my help. Okay.
I have a question. Just answer first thing that comes to your head. Ready? Rapid fire?
Yeah.
What are you getting me for Christmas?
I can't tell you.
Oh, so close.
It's already wrapped, though.
Is it?
Yep. All my presents are wrapped.
I'm going to try and find the thing that I tried to get you for your birthday because I had this one original idea in my head, but I might just go to this one store that I know and pick you up. Like, I don't know what to get you because I feel like I could get you. I have so many ideas. That's the problem. I have so many ideas of things you would like.
You don't have to get me anything.
Shut up. Anyway, that wasn't the question. I have so many things in my head that I'm like, oh, Julie would love that. Julie would love that. The problem is picking them. Like, which one do I buy to give her?
Oh, yeah. You just start. And then, like, whenever...
This is how I overspend, is that I'm like, Julie would like that. Julie would like that. Julie's getting 6 Christmas presents this year.
Well,
That's just an example. I'm not actually getting you 6 Christmas presents.
No. Well, I mean, you're getting 3, but, like, 2 of them were, like, $1. But, like, they're worth, like, $1 million.
You can't do this to me. No. Julie's getting 6 Christmas presents.
No. Because, like, you see, the one thing I saw, like, 3 months ago, and I was like, well, that's Candace's Christmas present, perfect. And then I got it for you, and I wrapped it, and I was like, I feel like I should get her something else because I thought of something else. So then I found this something else, and then they were only $1 each, so I was like, yep, getting her 2 of these. You'll see. It all makes sense in like 3 weeks or whatever.
What I really want now that I'm a adult of in my 20s.
Yes.
I want me and my friends to have like a fancy pants Christmas dinner.
Oh, you gotta have a dinner party.
You kind
of gotta wait till you own your own place, though.
I know. That's what I'm so mad about because everybody else has like their own places that I know.
So then just get them to host dinner parties. Then you have
they
to
don't
no
host
work.
Dinner parties though.
Well, tell them to grow up.
I know. Grow up, friends, and start hosting dinner parties so I can live the dream. Darn it.
This is my Christmas wish.
Well, my one, I'm a fish now.
It happens.
Sometimes I'm a fish.
I'm like,
blub.
I couldn't think of a fish noise.
My one friend Mariah has already told me that she's getting us baked goods for Christmas, which is on point for me because I love getting baked goods from Mariah because Mariah's like master baker or whatever. She can't do like fancy cakes or anything to my knowledge, but she makes mean banana bread and she makes awesome these cake pop things. This one time for my birthday, right? I had this is like for real the best.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
What?
Right.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel right now.
So you see this thing here? Scale for Julie.
You can't touch our background.
Sorry.
We're not supposed to
That's
talk
the
about
size
it.
of the present she got me, right?
It was a cake?
Shh. Wait, hold up. This is where it gets important.
Be quiet. This is a podcast.
Fair. Okay. So I got a box like that. I was like, what's inside of this crazy thing? And I open it. Balloons come out. I was like, ah. And then I look inside, and inside,
A cake.
like 60 cake pops.
Oh, nice.
And then under that is like a layer of Reese's. And then under that is a layer of Yorkshire patties. And I was like, yes. No, Yorkshire patties are amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right. I changed your mind. Did you see that?
Mine did not change. Agree to disagree on Yorkshire parties. You can't even say it. That's why I can't eat it. That's awesome.
It was amazing. I loved every second of it. I was 17 too, so it was like sweet 17 because I never had a sweet 16. So it was like, yes.
Nice.
It was amazing.
The other day, I keep going through this cycle online like late at night, because at first I'll like online shop and like everywhere, and then I'm like, no, I gotta stop spending money. I'm spending all my money on other people. I have no money. Stop. I even wrote it on like my mirror. I'm one of those girls who like is lame and super cool and writes like inspiring like motivational sayings on my mirror. So every day I look at it and I'm like, yeah, my saying for this month: stop shopping until Boxing Day.
Then shop forever.
Then shop a lot.
Black Friday's so hard too, because it's like everything's so cheap for Black Friday.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to be smart though. This is the thing. Okay, wait. First, I got to finish my other topic, and then I'll get to Black Friday.
Yeah.
Which will have already passed.
Yeah, you're right.
But anyways, so I first I'm like, yeah, I'm shopping, and then I'm like, okay, stop shopping. What do I do now? Oh, I'll just go on Pinterest and like spend my time pinning things. And then I'm like, oh, but I can't pin clothing because then I'll just want to buy it. Okay, well, I'll pin food. But then I'll be stuck for 2 hours pinning pies, and it'll be like midnight. And I'm like, well, now I can't eat a pie.
Because it's midnight.
And then I'm like, oh, I should pin healthy food so I can get healthy. But then I even crave those foods too. And I'm like, this is just a cycle, and I can't spend money on that healthy food because it's $1 million, and I'm not supposed to spend money until Boxing Day. Oh my goodness. This is the worst time of year.
Yeah, it's true. It's so real.
But Boxing Day, the thing I was going to say is you got to be really smart. If you have all the hours, you got to like all week and the week before the week of Boxing Day, you have to look at the prices of things and like save them and then go back, because so often like 90% of the stores online will be like, oh my gosh, huge Black Friday sales. And I like look at the prices and I'm like, that's the same price you had last week, but now it's in red. So some of them will dupe you. So you got to be super smart and keeping an eye on them all a week.
I believe it. I went online shopping not too long ago, and I was like, okay, I got things in my cart and I'm going to buy them. And I went and I tried to buy them, and then it was like, it wouldn't accept my debit online because I don't have a credit card because I'm trying to get rid of them student loans. Weeps. And I was like, these sweaters I wanted to buy. The sweaters. It had like reindeer on them. Sorry. I wanted it so much.
Yeah. It's a struggle.
I'm like grieving the loss. Grieving it. Anyway, it is a serious struggle.
Remember you.
What's that? Misty watercolored memories of the way we were. Woo. Do you know that song? It's called Watercolored Memories.
I will survive.
This episode of 20 After Podcast is brought to you by karaoke.
I do want to karaoke with these mics because I have so fun hearing myself talk.
It's true. You know that I will survive song?
Yes. The one I just sang?
Yeah. I had remember Dancing Hamsters?
Yeah.
I had a dancing hamster who had like a long wig on and like a dress, and she sang Survivor.
That's like, so cool.
That's the only. First I was afraid, I was petrified, thinking I could never live without you by my side. I learned that from my dancing hamster, yo.
You learn things from things.
Remember hit clips?
Oh yeah. Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, that were. Why was that a thing that sold? Hit clips.
Because MP3 players didn't exist yet. It's like, how can we get them a clip of a song? It was like pre-iTunes.
Yeah.
How can I show them what a song's going to be like without making them pay up for this song, but still making them pay for something?
Yeah. That was, and then hit clips just boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom. Out of nowhere. You were the coolest kid on the playground if you had some hit clips.
And do you remember those yakety yak, don't yak back? Do you remember those things?
I don't actually.
They were these little recorders and you could like record 30 seconds of like sound and then play it back.
Like a million times.
Yeah. It was the greatest thing. We would say like 2 words, like, you're an idiot, and then just play it over and over again. You're an idiot, you're an idiot, you're an idiot. And we're like, yeah, you are. They were great. They were purple.
Yeah? I never had one. I also never had, no, I got a Tamagotchi because I won it at school.
Luck. Yeah.
Yep. If you had a Tamagotchi, that was it.
And a Furby. I had neither.
I had no Furbies. Furbies freaked me out personally.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not right. Do
No.
I feed this thing after midnight?
Not if you want it to attack you.
Mm.
Not if you don't want it to attack you.
Don't do it. Just don't feed it
Just
anything.
not a good idea.
Not a good
Don't
idea.
get it wet.
No. None of that.
I haven't seen Gremlins since I was like in grade 6, since it probably came out.
We should watch Gremlins. Like,
Okay.
I feel like it'd be super spooky, but like just the amount of spookiness that
I feel like it would be hilarious now.
Yeah, probably. But like, I'm just a total wimp. That's all.
Yeah, I'm a wimp as well, but when I watch old movies now, I'm like, like Jurassic Park. My mom watched for the first time this summer, and she was texting me. She was at the cottage and she was watching it. She was texting me the whole time. She's like, "I'm so scared. I can't sleep tonight." And I'm like, "It's so amazing, right?" I don't get scared by stuff when it's like was made back then, and I watch it now.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jurassic Park, have you seen the Jurassic World trailer? Because oh my gosh, it made my week. Showed everyone I knew. Made my mom watch it. Oh my goodness. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't yet. I saw you texted me something like that, and I was like, I don't know what this means, but I'm going to roll with it.
I feel like we should do a live reaction of it right now. Wait, have you seen the other Jurassic Park movies?
Yeah, for the most part. I
Okay.
can't super remember them, but I mean,
Do you remember Jeff Goldblum?
yeah, of course.
You remember them.
You remember them all.
The one part has like piqued so much of my interest and curiosity. Yeah. Cause they're having an aquatic dinosaur section. So the whole premise is that Jurassic World finally is opening, like the actual theme park.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So a bunch of people go.
What a smart idea based on past decisions.
I know, right? And so they have all these
be flawless.
So they're showing all these different like parts of Jurassic World and everything's happy and there's a million people coming to this island to be on Jurassic World. And then they show like it's like a giant like whale show that you would go to.
Let me watch this.
Well, okay, I'll discuss it after.
Yeah.
I wish we could put this sound in, but it would probably it's like we don't have the rights to it anyway, so watch it right now. Pause this video, watch it, and then come back.
This video is just going to be me watching it anyway, so I mean, it's not like you don't have the time. You have the time.
Okay, wait. Go back. Turning the volume up.
Here we go.
I think that should work.
Okay. Press and play.
I feel like I already... Maybe drag the thing back to the beginning again. And we'll
Oh,
play.
there we go. It's doing some stuff.
Yep.
Official trailer HD. Oh. Any day now.
Is it not playing?
Oh, there we go.
This will all be worth it.
I'm proud of you for going on this trip. You're gonna have so much fun. And remember, if something chases you, run.
Oh, hey, it's that girl.
Yeah, Judy Greer. I can hear it in my headphones.
Should I?
I love it.
Why? Why would they open it?
But doesn't it look majestic?
Oh, it looks so cool. Whoa. Yo.
That's the one I'm most excited about.
We have learned more in the past decade from genetics than a century of digging up bones. A whole new frontier has opened up. We have our first genetically modified hybrid.
Are you kidding me?
Just went and made a new dinosaur? Probably not a good idea.
Oh, Chris Pratt.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's 40 feet high. Really think she climbed down? Depends. On what? What kind of dinosaur they cooked up in that lab?
The way they've redone this soundtrack makes me so happy.
She's a highly intelligent animal.
I want that to be the sound I walk down the aisle to.
Anything that moves.
Including the dinosaur sounds?
No.
So it's like all the dinosaurs are good except for the one that they genetically made?
Or they have a handle on the other dinosaurs, at least.
Yeah. I feel like Chris Pratt really narrated that for me. Like, so you just cooked up a new dinosaur? Yep. Probably not a good idea. Me. That was like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like,
so I can't wait. This has made me so excited for all the aquatic, like, or for just like learning more about aquatic dinosaurs, because I didn't even think of that before. Like, you learn
Yeah,
so much
it's
about
true.
like, oh, Tyrannosaurus Rex and Stegosaurus and Brontosaurus and all this stuff, but it's like, what about the aquatic ones? So I was reading about it. The one that we see there is based off of the, I'm probably not saying this right, but the Mosasaurus, and Mosasauruses are actually like not even part of the dinosaur family. They're closer related to the current lizard family that lives on Earth. And they were essentially giant 50-foot Komodo dragons with flippers.
hilarious.
And they had, and the one thing that was like commented on was like, oh, in Jurassic World, their tongues are just like tongues, but in reality, their tongues were like split like a snake would have right now too, which is like, oh, so creepy. But other than that, they were like, yeah, they definitely ate sharks though. And like, but also I was reading something, well, in the same article, and it was like sharks of that era would fight back and eat them or eat bigger things than them. Like, they were pretty vicious, more vicious than now. I don't know, but
Wow.
yeah. So, because they like have found
Sea dinosaurs
remains.
is like the most freaky thing to me because it's like the sea is already a messed up place as is. Present day sea.
You
is
got Ghost Patrick Swayze.
it's freaky stuff down there. And then you're gonna do 50 million years ago and be like, you know what the sea could use? Some freaky dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Real talk though. Thank you for not putting that in this era.
So I'm really excited to see that in the movie, and I'm really excited to learn more about, like, I definitely spend a couple hours a day now. Not hours. That was an overstatement, but like I look them up. Now I want to know all about like all the different aquatic dinosaurs. Because like if that was like not even related to dinosaurs, it's like, oh, okay, which ones were related? And like how cool were they? You know?
Super cool
cool.
is the
I'm
answer.
so excited. Oh, and another fun fact. In like season 2 or 3 or something of Parks and Rec, Chris Pratt's character, Andy Dwyer, says something to the effect of, oh yeah, my main goal in life or something is to get Steven Spielberg to do a 4th Jurassic Park movie and starring me. Ha ha ha. Before Jurassic World was even in talks of being made, he says this, and now he's actually starring in it.
That's hilarious.
Amazing. My mom was like, he's so cute. Is that the same guy? I'm like, yeah, it is. He lost a lot of weight. I'm like, yeah, he's a guardian of the galaxy now. So
Opened up a lot of roles.
yeah. No,
That's
but
so
I am
exciting
so
though.
excited.
That's I'm so pumped now.
I know.
Like,
It pumps you up.
Let's just talk about dinosaurs forever. So dinosaurs
And lost. We should have. I have a friend of mine who's really into dinosaurs. We should have her guest star.
Ross.
Her name's Kate. I wish. No, her name's Katie. Katie, come guest star.
Tell me about dinosaurs, because I don't really know anything about them. I watched a movie when I was like 5 about
Jurassic Park.
dinosaurs. It wasn't Jurassic Park, I don't think, but it was super scary to a 5-year-old, and I spent the majority of the movie cuddling my mom.
It was
Swag.
It was probably
I'm straight thuggin'.
Oh, what's that cartoon?
It wasn't Land Before Time.
I've never seen it, but
It was like
I was gonna make a joke and it would.
I
have
think
been
it was literally called Dinosaurs or something like that. It was like real
documentary.
life. Yeah, but
It was like real life.
It was like
Oh, they went back and filmed the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Perfect. Love it. Wish I would have seen it.
Okay, could you imagine like in the future if we actually invent time travel or even a window to the past or something?
Like it hasn't already been invented.
Conspiracy Julie
Do you
makes her
think
know-
I'm
know.
really from this era?
But
No,
like
not me,
we
but
look
other
at
people.
dinosaurs and they look nothing like we think they do.
They don't?
Like if we had like a window to the
Oh,
past.
you're saying what if we went back and they actually look nothing like that?
Yeah. Like what if there
Well,
was like a TV screen that
haven't-
showed us the past and like dinosaurs were literally just like
You're talking about like Fringe. Oh my gosh, Fringe.
I haven't seen past okay. How many seasons are there? Tell me.
5.
Now. I haven't seen season 4 or 5.
Oh, but you saw the whole window into another
Yeah.
place part, so
Yeah.
you still get the reference.
I saw like
LSD.
I learned a lot about psychedelic drugs.
Yep.
Did you just hear a siren? Because I could just heard a siren.
Oh yeah, is that why I just made that face because I was like, "Whoa, we were just both silent. This is a podcast. That should not happen." All in a look. It's all in a look. What have you ever seen
What was the first movie you've ever seen
in theaters?
in theaters?
Toy Story. Saw it
My-
opening weekend.
That's so cool. Mine was and it's gonna sound dumb, but The Wizard of Oz. You know how they bring it back every once in a while
yeah.
in theaters?
Yeah.
My first movie.
Yep.
I kind of don't like The Wizard of Oz anymore, though.
Oh no! Did you
Like,
see it too many times?
I guess so. Like everybody shows it about 1 billion times from like as soon as you enter kindergarten
It's
till
true.
like
Yeah.
you leave. All forms of education.
That's true.
Kinda
Movies
got
like
over
that
it.
don't exist anymore, though. That's
Like
a problem with this society.
like stop showing me Wizard of Oz. Stop recreating Wizard of Oz. It was cool, but I mean, that cool.
Well, then we just need to somebody needs to make a movie that's like Wizard of Oz level, that's good for all ages. Like, because that's the thing with Wizard of Oz is you can show the kindergartners it or whatever. Like, not that really they'll pay attention, but like you can show the elementary kids Wizard of Oz and it's not inappropriate.
Yeah, that's true.
That doesn't exist anymore.
A movie that's for all ages.
Yeah, and like that, still the grade 8s would get something out of, or the high school. Like I could watch it now at 23 and be like, "This is a good movie," you know.
Yeah. Toy Story though.
Well, yes and no, because not everybody like. Okay, we love Toy Story at this point because we grew up with it, right?
Yeah.
But like, if it came out right now, we wouldn't be so upset. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
No,
Like-
like we
oh,
wouldn't
no.
be as pumped for it.
Yeah,
Like if we saw a trailer for Toy Story, we'd be like, "That looks dumb."
like. Okay, animation aside, because like not everybody adult likes animation.
Yeah, that's true.
So like a live action movie that's good for everyone, or that everyone is willing to like go see.
A live action movie for kids. Period.
Yeah, really. Well, Mr. McGorriam's wondering for you. Great movie.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, you haven't? Natalie
No.
Portman, Dustin Hoffman,
Yeah.
other people. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it. I only watched it as I think I saw it for the first time when I was in grade
Wait.
12.
Isn't that the one where it's like multiple different people from?
Oh no, that's the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Thank you.
Yeah, that one's a
You-
great one too, but
you
that's
know
not
exactly
a
what
kid's
I was talking about,
Yeah.
and I'm so happy.
one. different people. Yeah, because like Jude Law, Colin Farrell, Heath Ledger all played the same character.
Heath Ledger passed away, and so they needed to.
That was already the plan, though. I'm pretty sure before he passed away. Yeah,
I thought it was because he passed away, and all his friends like got together and were like, "Okay, we're gonna finish his parts."
That's so magical.
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard.
I'm gonna look that. No, I won't look it up now. It'll take too long. That's interesting.
Remember to look it up, though.
Yeah.
You'll be editing this, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, that Heath Ledger thing." Keyboard sounds.
I'm so loud when I type. Those MacBook Pros really have huge keyboards.
I get yelled at a lot for typing really hard, but I'm like, meh.
Yeah, but I mean,
I feel like I don't notice it.
Well, and when you own a PC, you tend to punch. I found that because my mom will come on my computer and she'll be like, get. And I'm like, whoa, you just got to kind of slide your finger past these ones.
That's true. Their depth is like a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. We just slightly.
Yep. I'm incapable of doing that. I like
never
slam
use my
fingers.
computer.
Yeah. Sorry. That's okay. I wouldn't know how to function a Mac anyway.
Oh, it's so much simpler.
You don't know that though.
No, I do because I grew up with PCs. And then I switched to Mac in high school when I was introduced to them because my high school had them. And I was like, oh my gosh, this actually makes sense. I think it takes a different type of brain though, because analytical brains tend to go to PCs. Well, plus PCs are better for analytical brains because they tend to be doing more analytical things, whereas creative brains do more or Macs are featured more towards creative activities.
Yeah, so they all have pros and cons. I don't think.
No, I'm not saying one's better than the other.
No, I know what you mean.
But I'm saying interface wise, I go on a PC on my parent to find something on my parents' computer, and I'm like, how do I find this? Where do I go for this? And like on my Mac, I'm just like boop boop boop, everything's right in front of you.
Yeah, I guess. Well, if you have Google Chrome, you don't have to type in anything. You could just type it in the
no, but I'm saying even files, finding a file on your computer.
Oh yeah. Well, I
internet aside.
I have no clue. No,
Great,
not
excellent,
how to use mine, but because I don't use Macs, I have no idea what the interface at all is like with a Mac. So
yeah,
for me, it'd be simple to find a file.
Mm-hmm.
For you, you're like, this is stupid. Why is everything so complicated on a PC just to find a file?
Yeah,
because I have no idea. Like, what do? You just go, Mac, find me XD.
Okay, first of all,
that's how I name my files.
It's a real hard file to find, but it can find it. Siri's in there. No, I don't think it might have voice control, but no. Nah, man.
Like you just click search or
well, no, they have you can put your most used applications on the bottom or the side, or you can control where it goes. And those are just pictures of what you want, but mine even hides, and then when I scroll my mouse down, then it'll pop up and be like, here's all the things you want, and I'm like, thanks, friend. And then if you need to find other things, you just go to Finder, and then it has the list of you can go by documents or downloads, pictures, whatever. Or
that sounds a lot like Windows 8.
Those are really confusing, I find.
Oh yeah.
I've tried to help people here with their computer issues with that, and I'm like, how do you get to this? And you have to click that and swipe it over here and then find it here.
I got rid of the swipe function on my Windows 8.
Oh good. It's so confusing.
Every time I'd move my cursor, it would switch me applications, and I'm like, not really into this.
Yeah.
So I got rid of that, but I still have the home screen that's like that, and then I have it's just normal to me now, I guess.
Yeah, you get used to everything.
You can just pin things to your taskbar and
It's like when they renew the interface of Facebook, and you're like, oh no, my life's over. But then you get used to it a week later. Yeah. They haven't done that in a while.
Facebook's actually changing a lot of stuff lately, and they're making it seem like it's all about you, but I'm not super into it. It's we're making ads built just for you and your searches. Oh, we're doing more to make sure that these things are like this. And it's it's all within your control. But I feel like Facebook now is a lot more shares than anything. I don't really find out anything about people through Facebook anymore.
Well, but that's what people are posting. That's not about what Facebook's doing. That's what
but
they're
you
doing.
Have stuff that's sponsored that pops up on your newsfeed just because it was sponsored.
That's on everything now. That's on Instagram too.
Yeah.
That ruined my life.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. I can't get away from sponsors.
I know.
Somebody sponsor me.
Actually, that's what's nice about Wikipedia because they're completely ad free.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I'll go on there to chat to my friends.
That's exactly it. I'm just saying, if you're like, oh, where can I escape ads? Wikipedia is the place.
Just hang out in the warm. Actually, Wikipedia is a pretty cold place.
Is it?
Like the site in general just makes me feel chilly.
Why?
Because it's all white and like there's no warmness to it. And it's just like, Wikipedia,
It's
here
like-
are facts. And I'm like, thanks, Wikipedia. I'm going to go back to IMDb.
Yeah, I guess you could do that, but you can't IMDb things like
Dinosaurs.
who won the Cold War.
No, I know. I can Google it though.
Yeah, and
then
Google will probably give you Wikipedia.
And I'll choose the second option down. I'm not saying
Wikipedia's
I'm against
so easy,
Wikipedia.
though,
I
yeah.
go to Wikipedia, but I'm not just going to hang out on it.
No, I know. I'm not saying hang out on Wikipedia, but I'm saying if you want a web page that's like completely ad free, it's Wikipedia, because they do this little pop up thing where they're like, hey, Wikipedia is ad free. Want to keep it that way? Maybe
Oh, really?
donate.
Really? They put an ad on Wikipedia for Wikipedia and then they tell you they're not putting ads there? That sounds like an ad.
No, it's not all the time though. It's just like there's like
But it pops up when you don't ask it to.
okay. Ha 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 ha. It's a request for donation
Oh, even better.
to keep it.
This isn't just any
ad-free.
ad. This one wants your money. This is getting worse, Candace.
Is there an ad
See, with
that
Facebook
doesn't
ads-
want your money?
Well, this is the thing with Facebook ad. It's like, oh, I just spend 2 hours on Forever 21 site. Then I go check Facebook and it's advertising Forever 21. And I'm like, you get me.
You understand me.
At least you understand me.
But do you agree that it's not really telling you any information about people? Like I was just saying that Instagram, I find out way more on Instagram than anything else.
yeah.
Facebook, I don't really see anything.
But
like,
that's-
I
I-
see things from people over 30.
Yeah, but I feel like that's more because of what our generation has already left Facebook.
Yeah.
Like none of us post a status of what we actually feel anymore. We either tweet it or we take a picture of it and put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's why
true.
nothing's on Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
Unless you're over 30 because you've just discovered Facebook and want to connect with all your 30-year-old friends.
Yep.
And you're crazy. That's
Nothing
like,
against you, over 30 people on Facebook.
yeah, moms, we love you. But yeah, don't spend a lot of time posting actual stuff on Facebook.
I look through Facebook more than I post anything.
Hmm.
I'll look through Facebook all the time. I chat more through Facebook. That's the thing.
Yeah, private messaging.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can get in touch with some people.
Is through Facebook. Yeah. It's me and a couple of my friends actually have a Facebook group chat that's been going for like 2 years solidly.
Classic.
Like, yeah, it's pretty nice.
If y'all had iPhones, you could be group chatting easily.
Yeah, well, we all have Nexuses.
Well, can you group chat on there?
Yeah, probably, but I mean, it's just easier to Facebook because we've already been doing it.
Keep the
I mean, it's not like you
theme
can't
going.
Facebook from your phone. And
Two
it's,
chains.
if you want to look through stuff or anything like that, you can easily go back through the conversations from the past long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost like through text.
Yeah, but okay, whatever.
Julie, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
technological
I'm just saying you
queen.
can do that too on texting.
I'm saying is what we have history on Facebook.
Yeah, no,
that
no, no, I
can't
understand
just
what you're
post-
saying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
cool.
okay.
It's cool. I just had to say you can do that.
I'm just saying, but
Putting it out
me.
there. Yeah. Do you ever go back to your old like Facebook messages from like high school? Be like, oh, look how much fun we were having. Don't know any of these people anymore.
yeah, that's true. Do you ever do you remember deleting conversations or anything like that, or people off Skype? I feel like I don't use Skype anymore either.
I don't think I ever used Skype. I was in the MSN era though.
Yeah, I was in that too, but then I was like, I'm going to Skype, and then I did. Yeah. But I had old Skype conversations and stuff that I just deleted in the heat of the moment, and then I like wish I'd come back and like read them. I wish I don't delete your stuff, because you're gonna come back 5 years later and be like, I wonder what an idiot 5 years ago me was, and then you'll go through and you'll be like, such an idiot, so glad that I'm not that person anymore. And then you'll go and tweet idiotic things and then go through them 5 years later.
Oh my gosh.
It'll be great.
Yeah, it'll be so fun. I feel like I'm so glad I deleted stuff because I would just cringe at it all. I used to save like conversations I had on like MSN or something or through email with like guys or something.
Yeah.
He used to have like folders of like this conversation about this with this person. And I went through them like 3 years ago or something. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm already sickened by this. Delete, delete, delete. And I'm so happy I don't like run across them anymore. Cause I'm like, I just sound like an idiot even more than I do these days.
Yeah, definitely cringeworthy. But sometimes it's nice to go back and realize how stupid you were then and how genius you are now. Wow, I'm such a cool genius. I'm so awesome.
I'm sitting here for 2 hours reading conversations of how stupid I used to be. I've come so far.
The illusion's amazing.
It's all an illusion. Today, my mom and I had this email conversation about illusions because she was like, I was like, oh, I won't be home for dinner until 9:30 tonight because I'm doing this and this and this. And then she's like, that's so bad. I think you should come home in between this and quickly eat dinner because you have to. My mom doesn't talk like that. She's actually a lovely person. But yeah, you have to eat.
She does like she does place importance on eating at a particular time because
Yes.
she doesn't want you to faint and die.
Well, so I said eating at actual hours determined for eating is an illusion, Mom. I'm still going to eat dinner. I'm just going to eat it at a different hour. And then she was just like, no, you're an illusion or something like
You're
this.
an illusion.
She didn't say that, but it was like, no, it was this huge paragraph about how illusionists want me to think it's an illusion, but really it's a fact. And my brain relies on that energy. I'm like, no, I'm not disputing the fact that my brain needs food for energy. I'm just saying it can get that energy later. Anyways. That's how it ended.
Do you find that you email your mom more than you text her or anything?
Yeah, because my mom only turns her phone on like 2 times a week. So that's how we communicate.
I feel like I get a lot of emails from my mom that are of important things, but she texts me more than anything.
Well, but me and my mom both spend our days at a computer.
Yeah.
So it's mostly like during the days that we're discussing over email.
My mom will send me things like informational pamphlets over email.
Oh.
She'll send me lolcats over email.
Fun.
They're lolcats she was sent by her best friend, and she's like, LOL, look at these cats. And I'm like, oh, Mom. She'll send me, what does she send me? She'll send me group emails too. Hey, this is like Oma and Opa's dinner party we're having this day. Make sure that you email me what you're bringing so that we all don't bring salads.
Smart.
She's like, oh, you don't all want salads, do you? And then she was like, brackets, or do we, LOL? And I was like, no, Mom, we don't all want salads. I want cake. Cake and salads.
Cake and salads. Don't forget that cake. I'm just jealous of all the Americans that are going to have turkey dinner in 2 days.
You had turkey dinner last month.
Yeah, but... Yeah, I know. I had it twice.
You just make a turkey. I mean, there's probably some.
Yeah. No, I don't actually. I just like the stuffing.
You just like
Nobody made me box stuffing this year, and I was really mad about that because box stuffing is so much better. Well, I like it a lot more than
like
homemade stuffing generally, just because it's like got all the right tastes.
It's got
salt.
So that's basically it, actually.
There's no accidental bones. No, but actually the stuffings I had this year were really good. Because that's why I went into it thinking, oh, nobody's making home or box stuffing. But then like I was invited to my friend's family Thanksgiving, and I had her mom made homemade stuffing. It was just amazing to die. And then my dad, I'm pretty sure made the one at our Thanksgiving, and it was also delicioso. Do you want to close that door fully?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I usually get lasagnas. Oh. Lasagnas for any like big dinner thing. I can't really remember what I did for Thanksgiving this year, but it was probably some sort of lasagna or penne or something. Pasta for life. I like how your hair is still somewhat kind of purple. What up?
1 minute.
Okay. Bye.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Apparently kids are here.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
okay. What time is it anyway? Ooh, that's very early for kids to be here. They're supposed to be here at 7 and it's 6:30. 6:29 being realistic. Podcasts. I'm going to send my friend a snap. Pew, pew. Podcasting.
We're in the middle of recording.
Taylor, when you watch this, if you watch this, you'll know exactly when that snap was taken.
Just close the door and
Yay! Victoria's here and she's my BFFFFFFL.
unless Victoria wants to be in the podcast. Okay.
Do you want to? Oh, she doesn't.
She's like,
Next
heck
time.
nah. Just to recap, Jurassic World's coming out this summer. Did you hear about that? Okay, cool. She has not heard about it. She's not comfortable with showing her voice on this.
She's not.
We only have 15 minutes left and then we'll be done, but
Dun, 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 dun.
we did kind of, I guess if we started this a half hour earlier, this would have been better timed, but
I was super late.
well, yeah. Also, if you were on time, it would have been okay.
I'm really bad
But I
at being
didn't
on
want-
time. I'm really bad at it.
Well, that's why we just need to schedule it for earlier. Like, not even that much earlier, just so that you'll be here on time.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm never on time. I think I'm on time for like first meetings with people, and then after that, I'm just consistently like 5-10 minutes late.
Did you?
And I feel super bad for it too. Like I feel terrible, but I'm always like, well, I'm late again.
Do you come from a family of people who are late?
Oh yeah. And I come from a family of people who are constantly late and constantly mad about it.
Oh,
We're all
That's
just
a
always
good
late
mix.
and we're all always mad about it.
nice. Yeah. Well, my family in general is an on-time family, but my dad's always running late because he has to curl his mustache. But
Classic dad.
but even with that, like we're usually generally on time. But his side of the family is generally late for any family gathering. So
You all just show up at time.
it makes sense. I think he grew up in a not on-time family, but my mom's side is like we're very on time.
Very punctual.
All about that on time.
Victoria, are you punctual? No. She says that
Just
she's
pretend
half an
she's
hour
not even in
late
the
to
room.
the thing.
Yeah. Because did you drive here? That's why.
She's so good at driving.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've talked about it a lot and I'm getting like stuck because I'm like, oh right.
Like you-
next we'll discuss the politics behind Forever 21. Forever 21 is a Christian store. Did you know that? Sorry.
I didn't know that.
I don't know
actually.
why I've mentioned it 3 times in this past hour, but
I bought a coat from there, and that was my first and only purchase I've ever done.
at
for
the
Forever
bottom of
21.
every bag is John 3:16.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It just says John 3:16, but yeah.
What's John 3:16?
Or forgot to love the world. Wait, what is that?
That he gave his only son?
Yeah, that's John 3:16, right? No. What is it? 3:16.
I just asked you.
John 3:16. That's like the most well-known verse. Or whatever, you know? For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whosoever should believe in him shall never be forgotten.
That's exactly how it goes.
No,
What are
is
you
it?
doing?
She's Snapchatting us.
Aw.
Yeah, it is John 3:16. Oh,
Nailed it.
I know. I keep getting Snapchats from her, and I'm like,
You don't
okay, I
have,
got one.
You don't have me on Snapchat? What the heck?
Yo,
Okay.
do you even Snapchat anymore?
Yeah, I just Snapchatted, I chatted.
Okay.
Yeah, I do actually.
I never Snapchat. I just read everyone else's. Unless we're having a conversation, and then I'll Snapchat back.
And then you'll Snapchat back. So
Yeah.
sweet of you.
Yeah, man.
I'm sending you a snap.
You're... This
Because you
podcast
complained about
has
it.
turned into like a watch us be white girls. We're not going
Watch
to talk
us-
to you anymore. We're just going to
Okay, yesterday
Instagram and do
I
fun
saw
things.
Christopher was like, Candace, you're a really basic person. And I was like, excuse me? You did not get to call me a basic person.
So rude.
So I went through because he saw this thing on Facebook that was like 13 ways to tell if your girlfriend's a basic person. And he was like, Candace, these are all you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You haven't even opened it. So we open it and like 2 of them were me. And now like he cannot see this podcast because it's just
All
gonna,
the
like,
rest have happened. How long ago was it that he found that list though?
like yesterday.
Okay.
But it was all like stuff that I never do. I do like 2. I say like I live for sushi. I say that.
You
so
do
I'm
say that at least once a week.
I'm pretty basic, so better Instagram it.
You do that now. Well, now you're you're getting a lot more basic with this new phone though.
Oh yeah,
Picked
because
up on.
I'm just totally able to be as basic as I was born to be.
Whatever basic means. I hate it when people generalize things that white girls do as like white girl things. Like, oh, you have Starbucks? That's such a white girl thing.
Okay, but
have.
real
I'm
talk.
like,
I saw a
listen.
white girl walk into a Starbucks though, and she was wearing a flower crown, wearing a crop top, and I was like, "Are you real? Are you a real person?" Walking into Starbucks with your flower crown and your crop top,
But it's
like off of the set of a Forever 21 photo shoot. Are you kidding me?
yeah, and like a messy bun probably.
Yeah, probably.
But like the thing is, these are just fads. Like I hate that the word basic. Well, I guess the word basic in itself is a fad too now. Sorry, because it's like, okay, you rewind to the 70s. It's like, oh, you're wearing bell bottoms and have a beehive hair. You're so basic. It's like it's just a fad. Like, okay, yeah, so I'm buying into the fad because I think this is cute on me and I enjoy it. Like,
I like how people call their friend groups squads now too.
What
Have you
they do?
noticed that?
No.
Yeah, they're
Is
like
this a thing?
squad.
Squad.
Victoria, do you know about people calling people squad in squads? See, it's
What?
a thing. She's in a squad.
She's like, she even has a hand signal.
Exactly.
I'm in one. Man, I want a squad.
Where have you been?
Well, not in a squad, clearly.
It's hilarious though. I love learning all these new things. When people were doing this, are they still doing that? Yeah, this.
Kesha did that, right?
She's like, Kesha did that. That's why, right?
I thought that's why it became a thing.
I heard that. Okay, and I
because
don't
Kesha
know.
did this.
I don't know
And then I
how
started doing it.
reliable this source is.
Not reliable.
Okay, it's probably not. Actually,
I'm already discrediting it.
because it used to be this, right? It used to
What?
be the nose thing.
Why? Why draw
I saw a
attention
bunch
to your
of the Junior
nose?
girls do it because apparently
Maybe they just couldn't
it
reach
used
their
to be
eyes.
this, and then it was this, and then it was this, because it's supposed to be like smoking or something like that. And I was like, that's stupid.
Why do you smoke out of your nose?
Because it's not actually smoking. So it's
I'm
like
so
this.
confused.
That's what I heard, but it could come from anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally believe it's an unreliable source. Don't believe me. I heard it from a 13-year-old.
Plus,
So
things get so like misconstrued the farther it gets down the line.
yeah, that's true.
Like Green Man, when that became a fad for people to wear like bodysuits and like run around or something.
Yeah.
That originated from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
And
and nobody else even knows that because
remember, or all
half the world
things-
hasn't even seen It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, I know.
But and like they just see one person do it and then they do it and then they do it and they're like, oh no, this came from my body. This it's like, no, that's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I heard an interview where they were like, yeah, we started this fad like years and years and years ago. Anyways, continue.
Or the all the things meme. You know that cruddy drawing of the people that are like all the things.
No, sorry.
You have no idea what I'm talking about. Like clean all the things.
Oh, okay. I can picture it.
Yeah, that came from a web kind of series. It's more like an illustrated blog than anything of this girl telling her stories called A Hyperbole and a Half. And nobody ever knows that. They use it for everything. Use it for everything. I see it everywhere. And I'm like, nobody knows where this originated from. They just think it's some cruddy doodle that somebody made. And like now they're doing all that.
Yeah.
But it's from Hyperbole and a Half by Allie Brosh. And I have her book. Darn it. It's a really good book.
You
should buy it.
respect that.
Yes. You respect all the things.
Speaking of books, have you read any of Amy Poehler's yet?
No, I haven't. I'm a mess.
You're not a mess because you don't.
No, because I've had it for so long and I'm like, oh, I want to read this. And I know exactly where it is. Like it's in my room sitting there.
Well, I
waiting
hope
to be
you know
read.
where it is.
Oh, of course I know where it is. But it's waiting, sitting there.
It's
to
so
be read.
heavy. I always had to read it like when I had energy, just because I couldn't hold it if I didn't have energy.
I've looked through a lot of stuff and I read the like tiny fine print right to the very bottom on the back.
Yeah. That's the first thing I did too.
Yeah. But I'm really excited to read it because I love Tina Fey's book so much.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm going to love Amy Poehler's because I think Amy Poehler is a little bit of a stronger spirit in my like from what I've seen, she just seems like not that Tina Fey is like a weak spirit or anything like that. I just think that Tina Fey is like a little bit more of a people pleaser and Amy Poehler's like, who cares?
Interesting.
what you think. I'm going to do things my way because life is short and that's just what I do. But I could be wrong. I haven't read her book yet. We'll find out. I'll get back to you on that one.
Cool.
Internet Book Club.
Internet Book Club. I'm reading Grace's Guide now. It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Grace Helbig.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's great.
She's on At Midnight a lot, isn't she?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E-
Yeah. At midnight. So good.
These bloggers that I want to say bloggers. They're not bloggers. They're more like vloggers, internet comedy show.
All right. Who are they?
Rooster Teeth.
Yeah. You talk about them all the time.
Okay, but not on the podcast. Anyway, Rooster Teeth did an At Midnight episode, and I was like, it's like me and Julie's worlds collided. And I watched it, and I was like, this is hilarious.
Isn't
I
that
love
Midnight
it.
so good?
It is really good.
Yeah. It's
I want to watch
hilarious.
more, but I never have time for anything. I'm always doing stuff, and I need to stop, calm down, take a breath, smell some roses.
Yeah.
Like, people try and plan things with me. I have to plan things like a week in advance minimum.
Oh, that's welcome to adulthood.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
Well, no, it's being
used to-
being responsible and like having a schedule.
Yeah, I'm excited for a little bit of a break during Christmas time, though.
Me too.
Because, like, things just kind of stop altogether because it's Christmas time. And I'm like, I'm so happy. Like, for other people, too, things stop, like school and stuff. And I don't have school or anything, but whatever. At least then I only have work to do. Because I think all the programs we do kind of cease and desist for a little while.
Oh yeah, 2 full weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yep.
We're just going to, we're still going to have to hang out. I still haven't had your guacamole yet.
My what?
Guacamole.
I made it twice last week. And I have 5 avocados in the fridge right now, waiting for me to make it again. So mom finally realized how great it is. So now she buys avocados every week. And I'm like, finally, you're on my level. But you can have them on everything. Anyways, with that note, avocados. Sorry for this messed up podcast.
Avocados.
Guacamole. Guacamole. Rhett and Link made that song.
Yeah.
Download it.
All right. Good podcast. See you next time.
Bye.